But what does everyone think about with regards to bootstrapping, right? I mean, why is there this belief that you need venture capital to keep the lights on? Like you could do it yourself, right?
Yeah. It depends on the business, right? You can't launch rockets into space without some capital investment. But
you can. Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But well, one would argue it might be existing, co-founders.
capital equipment.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
I'll give you a really good example, because I think in 2007, one of my investors gave me some money and made me promise that if I didn't hit my revenue goals for the end of the year, then I was going to owe him the difference in my personal stock. And what that ended up doing, and this is a really good tool, Tom, if you can get the VC, your entrepreneurs to do this, because I became just absolutely determined in the most fun way, because this person who wrote the check was very close to me, but that I was going to kick his butt. And so we got Teladoc to a cash flow positive situation. But the other thing we realized as we came into the October, November, December timeframe that year was that we had created an environment where there was competition. And with competition, we looked around and we said, okay, we're cash flow positive. And maybe in Teladoc's case, maybe the only time in its history it was cash flow positive was that end of the year 2007. But when we looked around and we saw all of the competitors, the Consultadocs and the Dialadocs and the Phonadocs and all the other, copycats, we realized that we were not going to be able to stay ahead of them unless we raised money.